Death simply means somebody who was available to you is now absent, that's all. They may be gone, they may be even dissolved, we don't know. Maybe they've attained mukti, maybe they've taken another birth, but either because you were born of them or you are in touch with them, their memory imprints are there on you. This is why culturally there is a thing that all the blood relatives must arrive when somebody dies. People will count, somebody, my grandfather is dead, okay, the sons are here, daughters here, their children are there. What about this brother's son, he's not come. They're accounting, if everybody has come, because they have to come and release him. They have to come and in some way wash their memory. They have to see him dead. If they don't see the dead body and the burning of the dead body, in their memory he still lives. And if he lives there in some way, it doesn't release him. Your Runanubandha with your parents or with your children is strongest till you're 21 years of age. Once you cross 21 years of age, it is called as the first quarter. In the yogic way of looking at it, 84 is the cycle of life. The first quarter is 21. Up to 21, if you lose a parent or if you lose a child, the pain will not just be emotional, it'll be physical. It will manifest in the body because there is a strong Runanubandha. Let us say you're 42 years of age and you're a man, then you still have a reasonably painful Runanubandha. But let us say you're 42 years of age and you're a woman, your Runanubandha is almost negligible. If you're psychologically very stable, emotionally balanced, you will see you will handle it quite effortlessly because there is no physical turmoil going on in the system. But the same thing, if they lose their husband, that Runanubandha is physically painful because that is a different type of Runanubandha. If you are over 42 years of age and you are a woman and you lost a parent, this is why in this culture, women are not required to do karmas. Karma is done for the dead, not so much for you. But if you're below 21 years of age, it's very, very important you do it because it's both for the dead and for you. Because the person who died, whatever happens, happens. But your life can be in a constant turmoil because there is a physical memory which torments you at a different level. Even if you're mentally stable, emotionally very balanced, still there is a certain torment going within you. A child below 7.5 years of age doesn't have much Runanubandha, doesn't go through the turmoil physically. Anyway, how to perform karmas and kriyas for dead if you are not able to physically do something? The simple thing is to go into a 3-day period of sadhana. Here at the yoga center, well, because people are from various backgrounds and various geographical locations, not all of them are they able to go back when their parents die. So when that happens, they will go into 3 days of silence and sadhana to come out completely fresh. Because internally you can do this, beyond a certain age, it is largely for the dead that we are doing it. But there is an element of that, it's not totally gone. Our bodies are never 100% free from the genetic process that we have received from our parentage. Many of you will notice this. When you're 18, 20, you thought, I'm never going to be like my mother or my father, I'm a revolution. But you're 45, suddenly you start talking like your mother or your father, you sit like that, you stand like that, slowly they're taking charge of you from within. Everything that you resisted, but 40, 50 years of age, slowly they start manifesting themselves, laughing at your revolution. Because putting the dead to the dead is not a simple thing. Playing with memory too much. Here in this culture, we always want to wipe out memory because we know Yesterday has a power of its own. If you do not liberate yourself from it, yesterday can rule your tomorrow. Yesterday ruling your tomorrow means tomorrow never came, that's what it means. Someone very forcefully said, leave the dead to the dead, not ignoring those who died. It just means what happened yesterday, what happened previous moment. You must always be conscious it's dead. So, memory is the basis of our existence and memory is also our bondage. So one important aspect of karma is you must become free of this, it's very important. Becoming free of memory and losing your memory are two different things. If you lose your memory, conscious memory if you lose, this doesn't mean you have become free. It will start working within you in unconscious ways. We want to distance ourselves from our memory. A distance must happen. So, just 3 days of withdrawal and a certain type of sadhana, if you don't know anything else, simply just do the mahamantra, Aum Namah Shivaya intensely for 3 days as much as you can. A minimum of 4.5 hours a day if you do this, you don't have to really bother about that. It's best that you just withdraw from society and nonsense and spend some private time when somebody significant in your life passes away. It's important that you withdraw and do something with yourself rather than simply trying to run the social thing like a distraction. Don't look for distractions. Distraction is not a solution.
The mantra Aum Namah Shivay is dedicated to Lord Shiva, the deity of destruction, transformation and liberation. It is not only a tool for personal spiritual awakening, but also plays an important role in death rituals and the journey of the soul after death. In Hindu philosophy, death is not seen as an end, but as a transition where the soul leaves the physical body and embarks on a journey toward its next incarnation and liberation. The chanting of Aum Namah Shivay during death rituals helps guide the departed soul, offering peace, purification, and the possibility of release from the cycle of birth and death. In Hindu traditions, the moments immediately following death are considered crucial for the soul's journey to the afterlife. It is believed that the soul lingers near the body for some time before transitioning to the astral plane. Chanting Aum Namah Shivay during this period serves as a guide for the departed soul, reminding it to focus on Lord Shiva, the divine force of transformation and liberation. The mantra helps the soul release any lingering attachments to the physical world, including relationships, possessions, and unfulfilled desires. By invoking Lord Shiva's energy, the soul is encouraged to transcend the material realm and focus on the spiritual path. The journey after death is often described as one that involves purification. Chanting Aum Namah Shivay is believed to cleanse the karma accumulated during the soul's lifetime. As Lord Shiva is associated with the destruction of impurities, the mantra helps remove any negative karmic residue, allowing the soul to continue its journey with greater ease. The mantra's vibrations assist in releasing the soul from the bondage of birth and death, enabling it to merge with the divine consciousness. The chanting of Aum Namah Shivay creates a calm, serene environment during death rituals. The sound of the mantra is said to generate a protective and peaceful vibration that helps both the departed soul and the grieving family members. For those who have lost a loved one, the continuous repetition of this mantra can bring solace. It reminds the family that death is a natural part of the karmic cycle governed by Shiva and that their loved one is now in the hands of the divine. The Aum Namah Shivay mantra plays a profound role in death rituals. embodying the essence of spiritual liberation, transformation, and divine grace. It is a sacred tool that aids both the departed soul in its transition and the living in their process of grieving. Namaskaram.